Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ben, aka Notions. This video is about what it's like to be sectioned for, to start with, 28 days, and then I was not ready to leave, so they sectioned me for a further 6 months. This happened in Barnstaple Hospital in North Devon. I was in Moorland View or Ocean View. These are what they're called now. They used to be both named under another name, but I've forgotten what that is called now. But they have been called Ocean and Moorland View for a number of years now. So in total, I was sectioned there for 7 months because I wasn't eating. I got down to 9 stone 4 from 17 stone. So I hadn't eaten for 2 weeks. Basically, this was terrible. I really did hate it. And I was isolated in a room with just a toilet, a sink, and a mattress that was about an inch thick. So it was very uncomfortable. The only other thing in this isolation room was a soft chair, which was really just a soft chair. You couldn't do yourself any damage with anything in that room. Basically, it was quite a tough time when I was put in that isolation room, because it would just be me in there, locked in this room, and they would pass food through the door, but they would need 4 staff in order to go into the same room as me, in case I kicked off and did any damage. Once they brought 4 men in there, and I was on speed at the time, I was having a psychotic episode on speed, and I managed to flip a guy over. So he did a backward somersault, and this broke his back. He was off work. He's still off work now, about 2 or 3 years on. So I've heard. A guy called Graham. He was a nice enough chap. I didn't mean to break his back, but I was having a psychotic episode at the time, and I couldn't do anything about the way I was feeling. It was just horrible being stuck in that environment with no freedom. When I was in my room, which was some of the time, if I wasn't in the isolation room, then I would always be in my room or walking along the corridor talking to the staff and other patients who were in there sectioned. Some were only in there voluntarily sectioned, so they could leave at any time they wanted. But I was actually sectioned under the Mental Health Act, section 3, I think it was, section 117 funding I get now for aftercare, because I was sectioned. So I've got a support worker, a social worker, and now I've got a appointee who looks after my money under Devon County Council, and I only get £100 a week now because of being under court protection and things. That's just basically to safeguard me to refrain me from spending all of my benefit money on free-based cocaine. I was wasting all my money on drugs before, and it wasn't a very good life. Being high all the time, the time that you're down, it's a lot worse than the time you're not. Basically, so I served a 7-month stint in Moorland View in North Devon District Hospital, and I had my medications changed to a intramuscular injection. I think it was fluticasone, the antipsychotic, which I was prescribed in hospital with fluticasone. I started off on 150 mil, but I got down to 50 mil. I don't even need an antipsychotic now, but I'm on quetiapine anyway, aka Seroquel, 400 milligrams a day, split into 2 doses. So I have 200 milligrams in the morning and the other 200 milligrams before I go to bed at about 10:30 at night, along with 10 milligrams of diazepam and trazodone. I have 150 milligrams of trazodone, which helps my sleep a bit. It's meant to help you sleep anyway, but it doesn't really do that much to me. But I used to be on risopiclone, and I used to also take 5 milligrams of yellows a day, which is 30 milligrams of Valium. And I used to buy diazepam off the internet, like off friends or Facebook, like 1,000 of them for just 135 quid. so I can make a lot of profit off this, and I used to buy freebase with the profit, sometimes gear. I wasn't actually hooked on gear really, but I used to smoke it more than IV it, but IV crack, well, powder cocaine a lot, but there's no point make IV and crack because you have to do it up in the, wash it up in the first place. So you might as well just IV powder cocaine, saves the citric acid, vitamin C, or lemon juice if there's no vitamin C around. You get the same effect really. Like all the sounds that you hear, like music, is all tinny when you IV cocaine. It makes all the sounds around you really tinny, and you just talk all the time. It's a nice feeling. It's very addictive and hard to come off of. But I've managed to come off it for 7 months now, and I'm probably not going to go back on it. Trying to use my money for better things like phones and laptops, things like that really. But I do feel pretty shit these days. But it's the way it is. I can't do much about it unless I had all my money back. Like I used to get like 1,100 quid a month just on benefits, and all that money went on drugs really. About 400 quid a week on crack, and then I would just like not take any more for a while. That would get me through like a day and an evening, and then I'd be sponging off other people, which is not really fair. But I did give them pipes back when I was paid. So basically, I was giving quite a lot of it away in the end. It was alright. I still got high enough. I did used to smoke a lot of cannabis in my youth, like 1/4 ounce a day or 2 ounces a week. This is when I could buy an ounce for 100 quid off my mate, and this wasn't even that cheap really. But 100 quid for an ounce, you can't really smell it like that. It's quite a good deal. Anyway, if you have any comments you want to make on this video, please comment below and give me a nice thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching this video. Also, if you have any questions you want to ask me, if you have any video responses you want me to make, just ask me and I'll do it straight away if I see it. And it shouldn't take too long to get streamed. If I do it like this whilst I'm streaming the video live to YouTube, it should be alright. And it's just like I can get a signal outside here. Just the roof is only in a window about 4 meters away from me, so this should be a good enough signal, good enough Wi-Fi reception to upload it to YouTube. I would have thought. If you wonder why it looks bad, my light was very dodgy. It doesn't work unless I use my right hand with it, and I can shield it with the other hand. I'm holding the phone with my right hand, so I'm gonna have to smoke it when I finish this video. Anyway, I did have a very nice time in section. I did make some new friends though, who I still talk to this very day. I even had a girlfriend in hospital called Joanna, but I haven't seen her for quite a few months. And she's currently sectioned in Western Supermare in a secure unit over there, I think. But it might just be a normal hospital section, not actually a secure unit. They did tell me the one in Western Supermare was a secure unit, which is a lot worse than a standard psychiatric ward in a normal hospital. Anyway, please give me a thumbs up, please like this video, comment below, and leave your information. Any video responses, I'll give them straight away. So cheers all, bye.